particular view, or you want me to go through all the views?
I'll go through all the views.
All right. So this is the 4-window view. Again, that light with the lights out, you can't see it without the cars being lit up. But yeah, there's you can turn the lights back on if you'd rather. And then this is the next view is the 5-camera view. So one, I didn't put a 5 on this one, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the village view right here, which I like because you can see the station in the background and the trees and the trains coming through here. That's cool. But you know, you hit a point like this where there's no train really in any of the views except way in the background there.
Right.
And then this is the ADD view. This is where there's 6 cameras going.
Nice.
And you get this one where everybody's coming. Again, since so many of the trains aren't lit up and the Regiobahn is really blinking, got to work on those contacts on it, because that's not the track blinking like here where the track is dirty. That is the car contacts need work. And it wasn't doing that last time I ran the train, so. But unfortunately our cat has attacked this train table a couple of times. And then, if you want more specific, we have this one called Up the Ramp. So that's the 1 camera. And there goes your camera going through. Kind of nice because you, especially when they're all lit up and you get them all over there. But that's Up the Ramp. A lot of people love the windmill here. They've commented on it. And then, since it's coming in, we'll hit the station view. And if I wanted to, I could stop that train at the station and let the announcements go off, but so sadly everybody's on this side of the table, so it'll be a second before they all come to the station again. I'll give that guy a little more juice. But yeah, that's why I wanted to send that one off and get it lit up. This guy a little more speed. But by putting those, so now the station view in a second is going to have a little more activity. The IC2 just went through, and now that beat up ICE2. Yeah, ICE2 and IC2. So they're both coming through now. And we'll hit the village view to catch them coming out of the station. And now I'll hit the 11-lane view, which should be good timing because we should have a few trains coming through right now. Yeah. And there go those Regiobahns lighting back up on the straights. And that's how you know it's the contacts and not the track there. Now when the IC2 blinks here, that's just need to scrub that track there a bit. Yeah, I came down last week to do that video and a couple of my trains were knocked off the track a bit, which tells me the cat was on them, plus there's white fur everywhere. But I want to get that CSX track scrubber and really scrub them. Okay. And now I want to wait till there's a couple of trains on it. You see it coming? Alright, here we go. Whoops. This is what I call the long view because it gives you the longest view all the way down this shot here. But it also lets you see the shorter trains coming on this side that just stay on this side as opposed to run the whole length. But those cars will be off here, they go on, they go off on the corner again, and then they're back on. Yeah, we'll have to clean those up. Wasn't doing that last week, so that was one of the trains the cat knocked, so have to see if she did real damage to it. But again, when the cars are all lit up or I'm not running the lights and I have the overhead lights on, this is a cool view. But now you got, look how many trains you got rolling through there. That's what I like, is just all the trains. It's ADD or ADHD. Just, I'm more about seeing how many trains I can run rather than is it realistic or not. Other than my Delmenhorst station has to be right. And then I go back to the 11-lane view here. Catch these guys rolling through here because this is catching the light from the hall. Interesting, now they're not lighting up on the straights at all. I've wanted to get a new Regio Bond set of cars because those got abused when the basement got redone a couple of years ago, and they've never been the same since. Any view you want to see again?
Nah, that's good.
Alright, well, since we're off this, we'll go to the multi-view. The best multi-view. But once I get that turnout motorized and programmed in, then I can decide, okay, I've had enough of the IC2, pull them off, park them, bring the IC3 or the Railjet out, let those run for a bit. Oh, now we're back to turning on and off. I wonder if they got a short in them, but I think it's just the contacts are messed up. I bet if I turned one car around, they would be working better. Oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, the rails need a massive cleaning again. I spent, right before my back injury, I scrubbed these tracks down. Everything was lit up. Everything was looking good. But running all the trains and everything else. But that's what I love about this system, because again, I've got the cameras on, you were filming that. But if I take the cameras down, again, there's so much control here. Tablet, laptop, and oh, I left my phone in my coat pocket.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's no big deal. I just would have my smartphone, and I can control it all from the smartphone as well.
Nice.
Now, I'm not running any of them with their train running sounds. Like the diesel, I need to turn down. If I turn the... That's a loud... He is loud. I need to turn the volume down in the CVs. But I've ridden on dozens of those over the years. Well, dozens is an exaggeration. Maybe 2 dozen times. If I were to play that video I ran, I'm seeing the lights blinking. I didn't do the dark in the car.